Hello friends, welcome to a series of videos on the Oriental Wisdom. The purpose of these videos is to give you an insight into the teachings of major Oriental thinkers and sages and how their teachings are relevant to the present day world. Philosophy is generally defined as the love of wisdom. The widespread view, even in the East, is that ancient Greece is the cradle of philosophy or wisdom. Is this view correct? No. As we will see, this view is not correct. Philosophy, in essence, is an attempt to have a broad and consistent view of life, the universe, and man's place in it. Some of the perennial questions in philosophy are meaning of life and death. Is there any life after death? God or the ultimate reality? Right and wrong? Good and evil? Beauty and ugliness? Much before the Greeks, Oriental sages speculated on such questions and contributed to the growth of their respective civilizations. Salient features of Oriental wisdom and how it's different from Western philosophy. To appreciate the basic difference between Oriental and Western philosophy, the best starting point is to understand the difference between two types of knowledge, namely knowledge by description and knowledge by acquaintance. Knowledge by description is indirect and inferential knowledge. When your knowledge of an object or state depends on your knowledge of another object or state, then the knowledge you have is knowledge by description. For example, there is a glass of soft drink on the table. Now, why I say that there is a glass of soft drink and not a glass of water or a cup of tea? This knowledge is knowledge by description because this knowledge is derived from my experience of blackness, coldness, sweetness, and liquidness. On the other hand, knowledge by acquaintance is direct and non-inferential knowledge. When your awareness about an object or mental state doesn't depend on your knowledge of some other object from which you can infer it, then the knowledge you have is knowledge by acquaintance or direct knowledge. For example, the experience of pain or pleasure, the sensation of black or white, or desire or aversion for food is direct knowledge or knowledge by acquaintance. The Oriental wisdom largely draws upon knowledge by acquaintance. The nature of things is to be discovered more by acquaintance through one's personal experience than through sense perception or logical reasoning, as among the Western thinkers. The Oriental thinker is more concerned with the reality that lies beyond the physical world and the inner self. The testimony of intuition is given a high place. Among Oriental thinkers, philosophy is a way of life rather than an academic discipline. The task of philosophy is to make people good, responsible, or successful. Conquering of the self rather than of the world is the priority among Oriental sages. Hence, emphasis on right belief, right action, positive thinking, and self-control in Oriental wisdom. Instead of relentless pursuit of desires as in the West, which leads to action for immediate results and fierce struggle, in the East there is a greater emphasis on self-discipline, moderation, avoidance of attachment, and even renunciation. The West puts emphasis on reality and value of time, expressed in theories of creative evolution and progressive views of history such as Hegel's view of history and Marx's theory of dialectical materialism. In the East, however, good is found in the quest for the one, or to become one with the one, or in attaining nirvana. Finally, philosophy and religion are more closely linked in Oriental outlook than in Occidental outlook. I hope you have liked this short video. In the following videos, we will have an overview of major Oriental thinkers from India, China, Japan, the world of Islam, and some other societies, and how their teachings are relevant to the present day world. Till then, bye bye.